Come with us to Cleo's first day of work. When we first get in, she's so excited because she doesn't know what a 9-to-5 job really feels like. Cleo gets her ID badge and we celebrate by encouraging her caffeine addiction. Cleo realizes she shouldn't have lied on her resume, and then she takes a nap to make herself feel better. She spends her first 15-minute break getting pets, and then takes another nap. Cleo decides to take another 15 to have a little snack. So far, working isn't so bad. At the end of the day, Cleo was approached by HR and asked to resign because of her snoozing problem. So she stole a bunch of stuff and left. HR called and apologized for wrongfully terminating Cleo, so come with us to Cleo's second day of work. Cleo was very excited to be back on the job because she's just happy to be included. She started the day off very optimistic and swore she wouldn't take one single nap. But 10 minutes into the day, she was starting to get sleepy. She tried to keep herself occupied by going through all of her coworkers' stuff, and then partook in some office gossip. She pretended to hop on a call to look busy, and then set up a meeting with herself to check her ear floops. She got 15 minutes of work done and then was overcome with exhaustion. Ultimately, she decided full-time work was not for her, but she's interested in pursuing a career as a sugar baby. Come with us to Cleo's third day of work. Cleo assumed we were going somewhere fun, but she was horribly mistaken. The front desk tried to bribe her with treats, but it wasn't long until she realized she had been bamboozled into going to work again. She demanded to speak to a manager, saying that she's only a baby, but on the way to their office, she got sidetracked watching people eat lunch. Even though she was extremely polite, nobody would share with her. So she stole somebody's lunch out of the fridge and then took a nap. Cleo took me for a 15-minute hot girl walk to scope out the hotties on campus and ran into a new love interest. She spent the rest of the day daydreaming about reasons to walk past their cube again. After an exhausting, hard day at work, Cleo went to the dog park to make herself feel better. Unfortunately, none of her friends were there, but she had the park all to herself. When she got home, she decided to treat herself to a 100-degree shower and called it a night. Someone has to pay the bills, so come with us to Cleo's fourth day of work. She starts her day off with her daily affirmations. I am Noodle. I do work. And then she gets busy putting together an important presentation. She takes a moment to panic, realizing she has to give this presentation, and then goes to her first meeting of the day. Like most meetings, she has no idea what's going on, but that's okay because she's the personality hire and the blonde in the office. Cleo realizes it's almost time for her presentation, so she tries to find a way out. When that doesn't work, she hides under somebody's desk. But soon enough, it's time to give her presentation. Her presentation went extremely well, and she will now be making a staggering 6 chicken nuggets an hour. She ends the day feeling fulfilled and is excited to go home and tell her sister how she's making more money than her. Come with us to Cleo's 5th day of work. Cleo loves routine, so she starts every workday by gossiping with her favorite coworker. She puts this time down as admin on her timesheet and then wonders what to do with herself. To appear busy, she slaps the keyboard around and touches the mouse a bit to keep her status as active. But really, she's just daydreaming about chicken nuggets. Around noon, Cleo decides to get some work done. She's not very productive, so she decides to micromanage instead. Cleo wonders why the day is so long and is grateful for rep meetings to distract her. Eventually, she takes a much-needed 15 minutes, which quickly turns into an additional 30-minute nap. Cleo lets it be known that she's tired of this grandpa and we head out. And that's another successful day at the office. Come with us to Cleo's 6th day of work. With the excitement from her recent raise wearing off, Cleo's decided she needs more from her job. When she asked for more responsibility, they gave her this bone and told her if she could keep it intact all day, they considered promoting her. At first, this seemed like an easy task. But upon closer inspection, Cleo realized the bone was chicken flavored, and she succumbed to the temptation. Cleo contemplated how she ended up here and realized that chicken would always be her downfall. Soon enough, Cleo was approached by HR and they asked her to report to their office. They told her that even though she failed their one task, they still wanted to promote her to micromanager. And here she is, settling into her new role, keeping a close eye on things and quality checking everybody's work. She left the office with a little extra pep in her step to feel the wind in her floofs and watch the cars go by on another successful day. Come with us to Cleo's last day of work. Although Cleo adored her coworkers and loved the complimentary floor snacks, she realized work was interfering with her nap time. She worried how her coworkers would take the news, as they could not function without her constant supervision. But during her exit interview, HR assured her they would manage. Cleo then wrapped up some important projects and made sure to keep a close eye on her team for the rest of the day. Once all the hard work was done, Cleo decided to treat herself to lunch on campus. She said goodbye to her closest friend, reminisced on all the great naps she had over her 6 days. She wondered who she'd be without this job. But once Cleo handed over her credentials, she never felt more alive, and that's a successful end to her short career.